So what is a bridging loan and when is it used? If you're looking to purchase a property and you haven't yet sold yours, the few options that you've got is you can either sell first and then buy, but often you have to move twice, which is very expensive. If you can manage to purchase a new property and get a contract subject to the sale of your existing property, then that allows you to ideally lock up the new property, but gives you a certain amount of time of what's known as a sunset clause in a contract to sell your existing property. Now, in a tight market, or if there's multiple offers in that situation, the seller of the property you're purchasing, if they've got multiple offers and yours is subject to the sale of your place, they're more than likely going to go with the offer that isn't subject to the sale, or that's a sure thing or a sure bet. That's where a bridging loan comes into. So a bridging loan allows you to buy the new property and gives you 12 months to sell your existing property. Now, in order to be able to proceed with the bridging loan, there's a couple of things that we need to look at. The first thing is peak debt. When you hold both properties, your loan to value ratio is not over 80% of the value of both. The other thing is end debt, or once you sell your existing property, what debt are you going to be left with and can you afford that end debt? Now, the benefit of a bridging loan is you don't have to show the borrowing capacity or the ability to be able to afford the loan at peak debt. We only have to show you've got the borrowing capacity to afford the loan at end debt, or when your existing place is sold. Now, they're often a little bit misunderstood, bridging loans. It is not a free lunch. You do have to pay interest on the debt while you hold it, or while you hold both properties. Now, we've put an example on the screen for you now, just to show you if you own an existing property, and let's say that property is worth $750,000, and you found a property that you'd like to buy for $850,000. You currently owe $320,000 on the property. Once we take into account the stamp duty, registration costs, and legal fees, on the day of settlement, in order to take into account your existing loan, plus the new purchase, and all the fees associated with that purchase, we need $1.2 million. Now, how that's broken up is two loans. Your end debt, or in this instance, what's shown as loan one, is $562,500. Now, that's on normal lending terms, so usually 30-year loan terms, principal and interest repayments. In this instance, it's repayments of about $786 a week. Loan two here is your bridging loan. So that's on a 1-year loan term, 1-year interest only. That's the loan that's going to be paid out upon sale of your existing property. Now, depending on lender, some lenders would like you to pay interest on that monthly as it's due. Some will allow you to capitalise or add the interest onto the bridging loan to be paid out upon sale. Okay, so the big thing is you just need to be sure or confident that your property is going to sell and what it is going to sell for. We have to get a valuation done on your existing property. All lenders will only allow us to extend to 90% of that valuation to allow for selling costs and negotiation during that sale process. So they do err on the side of caution, but it is a solution. If you are looking to buy a property, you want to get into that property, you need to get yours ready for sale, this is a way for you to buy it, secure that new place, and give you time to get out of your existing place.